Okay, this is Wednesday, the 9th of April. Good grief, how's time getting by? Anyway, 9th of April, we are cat sitting in Watkinsville, and we also have a fence project. This fence is about 30 years old, and it has had it. We're going to be replacing it, but we're probably only going to replace this section this week. We're going to tear this down from that section and these two gates. I'm not sure about the rest of this yet. These lilies will be coming up and blooming, and there's no rush. And those little tea roses. So I'm not sure about when that section will get done, or even if this will get done, but it will get, this section and these two gates will more than likely be torn down, and we will be reviewing a couple of tools in the process. So let me show you them and show you how we're going to do the gate. Okay, we're going to take a sawzall to this gate. We'll be reviewing a Ryobi sawzall, battery powered. The Ryobi tools I have always all been excellent. I have not had any trouble with the batteries or the tools. And we're going to be replacing this fence with a lattice type fence. Let me show you what kind, whatever. We will be doing it very much like this. We will lay a 2x6 across the ground, build our own little channel for the lattice to go in on the bottom. I don't like that, what they have that pre-done, and then we will case the lattice in. The fence is going to be 4 feet tall. We will have a 6x on the corner where maybe a future gate will be, and then the other stuff should be 2x4. But this is the way we will be building it, casing it in on the front and the back to keep it stable. We did this, shoot, I guess 10 years ago, and it's still in good shape. And this stuff comes apart with the wind blowing on it and everything. These little staples do not hold, but this has held up really well. Now let me show you the tools we'll be using. Okay, we will be using this Ryobi sawzall, and we will do a review of it, and also this these Milwaukee carbide teeth wrecker blades. What else might we be doing? We will be using our Makita saw. This saw is just a 12 amp saw, I think. This may be a 15 amp saw. This saw is over 30 years old. What else might we be using? Not sure right now. We've got to crank up our underwater drone, get it charged up, see if we can't figure out how to use it this year. Oh, we will be using, I don't know if we'll be using our pass loads. Those pass loads are both 30 years, almost 30 years old. I have reconditioned one of them. And then we will be using, and we'll be reviewing the Porter cable compressor and the pass load compact. I've used those already. They have done excellent, but we will be using those and be doing a review of those as well. I don't know if we may see if we can crank this up. I don't want to put a bunch of fuel in it. I may put a little bit of true fuel in it. Our old snapper here, it is almost 30 years old, but it hasn't been cranked in at least 8 years. So if I ever have a place of my own again, but anyway, we'll see what all we get done this week. And we may hit the road next week. I just do not know yet. This old mattress spring came out of one of the McCree houses, if I'm not mistaken. I know it did, years ago. And if I ever get around to it, I need to dig down through there and get the old McCree books out from the store from the 1870s, 80s, and 90s. The ledgers out of that box. I got so much to do. So much to do, folks, and I am no longer, I let my real estate license lapse, so do not mess with me with real estate. I do not mess with real estate anymore. I'm concentrating on YouTube and other video projects. You know, last year, or was it year before last now, we built this shed roof. I got one helper that used to work on the framing crew when I was helping Jimmy on his framing crew. We did this on the back of the shop garage here. And here is the little cat that we will be cat sitting. I guess she's close to 20 years old. I think she came home about 15 years ago. She was living in a storm drain underneath the BOA Tower on Northside Drive and Peachtree Street. She got her name, Scooter, from being observed scooting across North Avenue and Peachtree and avoiding cars. And while she lived under the storm drain, she raised at least 3 litters of kittens right there in downtown Atlanta, or I guess this is Midtown. A little scoot cat.